Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss question number 71 to 80 of gaseous state from Problems in Physical Chemistry for JEE Mains and Advanced by Narendra Awasthi book. In question number 71, equal mass of methane and oxygen are mixed in an empty container at 25 degrees centigrade. The fraction of total pressure exerted by oxygen atom. Okay. So in question number 72, we can calculate number of mole of oxygen by given mass by molecular weight, number of mole of methane by given mass W, molecular weight 16. Now total number of mole we can calculate like this: W by 32, W by 16, and it is going to be 3W by 32. So what is the mole fraction of oxygen? That is W by 32 divided by 3W by 32, individual mole by total mole. So if we calculate the partial pressure of oxygen or the fraction of the total pressure, that is called partial pressure, we have to multiply mole fraction of that gas with total pressure. Okay, so now we can calculate the fraction like this: partial pressure of oxygen divided by total pressure, that is mole fraction. So it is going to be 1/3. So option C will be the correct option. In question number 72, a box 1 liter capacity is divided into two equal parts. Okay, so we have one box of 1 liter, so we have divided into two equal parts by a thin portion which are filled by 2 gram of hydrogen gas. So 2 gram of hydrogen gas equal to 1 mole of hydrogen gas. Okay, and 16 gram of methane. So 16 gram of methane, again it is 1 mole of methane. Okay, the pressure of the each compartment is recorded as PATM. Now the total pressure when partition is removed. Okay, so PV equal to nRT or P equal to nRT by V. Here R and T are constant, so pressure is directly proportional to mole by volume. So in this case we have volume like half liter and mole is 1 mole. In here also we have volume half liter and mole is 1 mole. Okay, now if we remove the partition, the total volume will become 1 liter, and the total mole will become 2 moles. Okay, so here we can see that the ratio of mole by volume is not changing in each partition, and after the removal of the partition the mole by volume ratio is not changing. So the final pressure will also equal to P, that is option A is going to be the correct option. In question number 73, if 10 to the power minus 4 decimeter cube of water is introduced into 1 decimeter cube flask at 300 Kelvin, how many moles of water are in the vapor phase when equilibrium is established? See, if we compare 1 decimeter cube with 10 to the power minus 4 decimeter cube, 10 to the power minus 4 is negligible. That's why you can use number of mole equal to PV by RT here, where pressure is 3170 into 10 to the power minus 3 R and 300 Kelvin. 1 Pascal equal to 1 Newton per meter square and 1 Joule equal to 1 Newton per meter. So if we change the units, it will come like this, and from this we can calculate the number of mole: 1.27 10 to the power minus 3 mole. So option A is going to be the correct option. In question number 74, at room temperature Dalton's law of partial pressure is not applicable for H2 and Cl2 because they will react to form HCl in normal temperature. In question number 75, 56 gram of nitrogen and 96 gram of oxygen are mixed isothermally and at a total pressure of 10 atm. The partial pressure of oxygen and nitrogen are respectively. So 56 gram of nitrogen equal to 56 divided by 28, that is 2 moles. 96 gram of oxygen, that is 96 divided by 32, that is 3 moles. So we have 2 moles of oxygen, nitrogen gas and 3 moles of oxygen gas in the system. Partial pressure of oxygen is individual mole of oxygen divided by total mole of the system, that is 3 by 5 multiplied by 10 atm, so it will give you 6 atm pressure. So if partial pressure of oxygen is 6 atm, then partial pressure of nitrogen will become 4 atm. So here oxygen and nitrogen are respectively 6 and 4. So option D will be the correct option. In question number 76, the closed containers of the same capacity and the same temperature are filled with 44 gram of hydrogen in one and 44 gram of CO2 in the other. If the pressure of carbon dioxide in the second container is 1 atm, that of hydrogen in the first container would be. Okay, so in this case we have 44 gram of hydrogen, that is 22 mole of hydrogen, and 44 gram of CO2, that is 1 mole of CO2. Okay, so now the total number of mole is 23. We have 2 containers, and in 2 containers equally these 23 moles will be distributed. So in one container we have 11.5 moles and in another container we have 11.5 moles. Okay, now partial pressure of CO2 and partial pressure of hydrogen is depends on mole of CO2 and mole of hydrogen. So now according to this, partial pressure of CO2 is 1. We have to calculate partial pressure of hydrogen. Mole of CO2 is 0.5 because they are equally distributed, and mole of hydrogen is 11. So from this we can calculate partial pressure of hydrogen, that is 22 atm. So option C will be the correct option. In question number 77, a jar contains a gas and a few drops of water. The pressure of the jar is 830 mm of Hg. The temperature of the jar reduced by 1%. The vapor pressure of the water at 2 temperatures are given by 30 and 25 mm of Hg. We have to calculate the new pressure. So in this case, initially 830 mm of Hg is the total pressure, where 30 is the vapor pressure. So you have to minus 30 mm of Hg. So the total pressure will become 800 mm of Hg. Okay. Now we can apply P1 by T1 equal to P2 by T2. So it is 800 divided by 100 T. P2 is 99 T because 1% reduced. So for me, we can calculate P2, which is nothing but 792 mm of Hg. Now the final pressure, we have to add the vapor pressure with this, and the final answer will become 817 mm of Hg. So option B will be the correct option. In question number 78, O2 and SO2 gas are filled in a ratio of 1:3 by mass in a closed container of 3 liter at temperature of 27 degrees centigrade. The partial pressure of O2 is 0.6 atm. The concentration of SO2 we have to calculate. Okay, so the total number of mole we can calculate like this: W by 32, 3W by 64, because W is for O2 and 3W for SO2. The mass ratio is 1:3. Okay, now the number of mole for the oxygen is W by 32, and so mole fraction can be calculated as, mole fraction of O2 can be calculated as N by O2 divided by total number of mole. Okay, so now the mole fraction is going to be 2 by 5. If you put this value, it will become 2.2 by 5. According to the problem, partial pressure of O2 is nothing but mole fraction of O2 multiplied by total pressure. It is 0.6, 2 by 5 total pressure, and total pressure can be calculated as 1.5 atm. Okay, partial pressure of oxygen 0.6 atm. So pressure due to SO2 can be calculated as 1.5 minus 0.6, that is 0.9 atm. So now PV equal to nRT, that is 0.9 equal to N by V, this is concentration, 0.0821 multiplied by temperature, that is 27 degree or 300 Kelvin. So N by V or concentration is 0.9 divided by 0.0821 multiplied by 300. So the concentration of SO2 is going to be 0.036, that is option B will be the correct option. In question number 79, a gas mixture contains 3 gases A, B, C with a total number of moles 10 and total pressure 10 atm. The partial pressure of A and B, so partial pressure of A is 3, partial pressure of B is 1 and partial pressure of C is 6. So partial pressure of C is nothing but W by B divided by 10. So this is the mole fraction, this is number of individual mole, this is total mole multiplied by 10. So 6 equal to W by 2 or W equal to 12. Okay, so the molecular weight or the weight taken is 12. In question number 80, a rigid container containing 5 mole hydrogen gas at same temperature and pressure, the gas has been allowed to escape by simple process from the container, due to which pressure of the gas becomes half of its initial pressure and temperature becomes 2/3 of its initial. The mass of gas remaining is, okay, so it is a case of P1 V1 by N1 T1 equal to P2 V2 by N2 T2. Okay, so we can write pressure P, volume V, pressure P by 2, final pressure volume V, temperature is T, mole is 5, temperature is 2/3 of T, mole is number of mole is N. So volume will cancel, PP will cancel, and from here we can calculate number of mole as, so weight equal to number of mole into molecular weight. So number of mole is 3.75 multiplied by 2, it will become 7.5 gram. Okay, so option A will be the correct option. Thank you for watching.